We are on a hunt for two Mercedes that were dropped off last night. The driver dropped them off at a restaurant. I think the driver has both sets of keys to the Mercedes. So we're gonna head inside, wait around for the shipper to show up with our keys. I know the drama's not over, but let's go see what cars are selling for inside.
500,000, one out of 1,700.
Wow.
I think this is the Lamborghini this driving has. Estimated 1.8 to 2.2 million.
I am in a current text argument with a lowlife, trying my hardest to not say anything that I would regret. How do you handle this situation in the real world? If you've been following along with our Mecum saga, we have more headaches coming at you today, me and my son Logan. Now we have to explain to this guy what we're doing. We're on a hunt for two Mercedes. Hey there, I had two Mercedes dropped off. I have to go meet up at the front with the driver.
Yeah, but the front don't have parking.
For the trucks they do, right?
Yeah.
For the transporters?
Yeah,
I just have to meet a transporter up there.
Check, yeah.
Thanks. Welcome to the Mecum auction. My name is Craig and this is my son Logan. And today we are going to find some vehicles. We have two Mercedes that I've owned for a year. Check out that GT500 right there. Ooh. And we are selling it at this auction, but there's a lot of headaches that come along with it, and you are going to see what's involved, what is behind the scenes at these auctions. We're gonna go in the auction, we're gonna see what cars sell for. We're gonna prep these Mercedes, we're gonna look at some fun cars, teach Logan how the job is done, and you guys get to really see the struggle that I deal with trying to make this stuff happen. Hard workers, yes. English, very little. Using transporters has been really, really difficult for me. I have struggled with several transportation companies that I will discuss in a little while, but for now we're playing a game called, Logan, what's that game called?
Geographer.
Geographer? We are on a hunt for two Mercedes that were dropped off last night, and all that was sent to me was this photo right here. They could be anywhere. And when I talked to the shipper, he says, yeah, it was the address you gave me, which is gigantic. We are on a wild goose chase looking for a needle in a haystack based off this photo, and I'm zooming in to the billboard behind it. I have no idea where these two cars are, and the man speaks literally zero English. Ford GT. That is cool. I don't know where these cars could be, and already the day is starting off as an annoyance. Here's the two Mercedes parked. So we're in a parking lot. We have what looks like trucks in the background behind a fence. This one, two Mercedes. Again, is that a boat in the background? What is that? I can't even see because these photos are so bad. And then this has a gable end. Looks like the back entrance to a building with a front entrance. And then this one has a billboard that says #1 in Florida. This could be, I don't even see a billboard anywhere. I see tents. I see campers. I see a fence. I don't see parking though. Turn a negative into a positive. Logan found something amazing. This is the Orlando City field, MLS soccer. Is that a match ball?
It's an official match ball.
Let me see it.
It's a bit big.
Does it say MLS on it?
Orlando City. That's right.
Cool, congrats. Already coming off to a good start.
MLS ball, official match ball.
Wow. None of the driver and the dispatch company don't answer their phone. We're just gonna keep driving in circles till we find two red Mercedes next to each other. I think we got to the bottom of it. I asked a sheriff's deputy and he thinks he knows where it is. It's a restaurant. The driver dropped them off at a restaurant, and I have some bad news that I think I just came up with. I think the driver has both sets of keys to the Mercedes. I think he has the keys to the Mercedes. So we drove all the way up to Orlando, 2 hours. The driver delivered a Land Rover to my house because I couldn't wait for him. He was 4 hours behind today, and I think he has the keys. Way over there I see a billboard, and I see a building with a bunch of steeples. I bet that's where the cars are. And we definitely don't have the keys. He took them with him because he was supposed to meet us this morning at 8 a.m. and it's 12:44. He just showed up in South Florida. He was crazy late and I couldn't wait. I took off. He had the keys. I'm not gonna take the blame. I'm not gonna give him the blame. Just like miscommunication error because we don't speak the same languages. And I am, I think, near the cars, and he is at my home delivering a different vehicle with both sets of my keys, which could possibly mean we drove all the way up here for nothing. Hey, I want to take a second to give a special shout out to Owedro. These floor mats are amazing. They're custom fit, laser printed fit to my vehicle, and you can see if I didn't have the cloth floor mats in, they would even snap right into my floors, perfectly lined up. They fit the edge of my truck, so like if I'm ever getting in with slosh or mud or anything, it doesn't get on my carpet. Now I have it in the driver's front seat. I have it in the rear too. Look at how perfectly molded these are here, and right here as well. Now you can see, like, I throw my trash on the floor. Everything's trapped on this. I just pull them out and then I wash them when I'm washing my truck at the car wash. I am embarrassed to say that my passenger floor is my trash barrel. But with my Oedro floor mats, it's as simple as just pulling it out and I dump my trash. Done. Floor mats still in great shape. And then you can see my clean carpets. Throw this right back in there and we're great. They are so durable. Oedro. They make them to fit Ford F-150s, Rams, Ford Explorers, you name it. There is a version of Oedro for you. There is a link in my description to this product. I'm gonna start buying these for people as gifts because it's a no-brainer. Like, factory carpets don't work, and the rubber mats you get from like the parts stores don't work. Laser printed, custom fit to your vehicle, and a fraction of the price of like the bigger brands. Oedro, thanks for this, and check them out for yourself. So there is the building where all the cars are. This is a big sign that says road closed to through traffic. So I don't know how he even...
It's a billboard.
Oh, did you see it?
Right there, yes.
Number 1 in Florida. Logan found it. So road closed. And then here are my 2 cars. Definitely not where cars are supposed to be left. This is a building. This is a business. There are my 2 cars that I do not have keys for. So what do we do now? What do we do now? Here's my 2 cars. Back at it again. I am cursed with 2 Mercedes SL 500s. I will never buy them again, or will I? I don't know. These 2 cars have been an absolute headache. Behind me are 5,000 classic, cool cars, and I'm running both of these through. I just shipped them both up from New Hampshire to run these through tomorrow. Today, prep day, and already off to an absolute awful start. Why? Because I just drove 2 hours up to Orlando, and I don't have keys for either one of these cars. Today is already off to a bad start. I just lowered my blood pressure. We're going to figure it out, and you're going to figure it out along with me. All I know is I want to get rid of these 2 cars. This journey, I hope, is fun for you because it's not for me. I have no BOL. I have nothing on me. I don't know who you are. I'm not going to pay for 3 cars before I receive everything. Listen, that Land Rover is not mine. I don't care what you do with it. If you want to get paid for it, if you want to get paid, I need keys. I'll pay for 3 keys, 3 oh, I'm not even, buddy, we're just arguing over each other, so never mind. Freaking guys that don't speak English, I'm paying for 3 cars, 3 keys. I'm not paying for he wants me to pay for the entire amount, and then he'll come up with the keys. I don't even know who they are. I don't know his name, I don't know what truck he's on, and I don't even know if he's a citizen. So, now what? I'm like insanely upset, but here's what's going on. He wants me to pay for all 3 cars, Zell him, which means it's his money. I don't know who he is. I don't know what truck he's on. He's a broker from some website. We hire a broker. A broker puts out the bid to the shippers, and then some foreign guy picks up the bid, ships the car off to us. We pay the broker like a finder's fee, and then we pay the trucker the balance when the cars arrive. I don't know who's driving the car. I don't know who's towing it. I don't know who they are, where they're from, what the name of the company. I don't know nothing. The guy wants me to pay for all 3, and I have to hope that the keys show up. So I'm not doing that. I sent him a text, which I think is very fair. I am a very fair person. Originally, I said I'd pay for the Land Rover, leave it, and then when I meet him with the keys, I'll pay for these 2. He said, no, don't play games. No, don't play games. I said, all right, fine, this is fair. I will pay you for both Mercedes, and then when I meet him with the keys, I'll pay him for the Land Rover. No, don't play games. 15 more minutes or he's taking the Land Rover. So I said, don't put a time limit on me. That's not my Land Rover. I don't care what you do with it. I'll have the owner come after you, and I'll cut new keys for the Mercedes, and then get no money, and then you get no money, and now have a stolen Land Rover in your possession. I hope you can see my hand shaking right now. Or I'll pay you for 2 now, and I'll pay you for the 3rd when they get the keys. I'm trying to be fair. No, you're not. You're trying to play games. I load the Land Rover back on trailer, and we'll check it on yard. You will pay for 3 of them. This is what I'm dealing with. I don't know who he is. I don't know where his yard is. I hate this job so much sometimes. Just people, and hate people. This is ridiculous. The 2 Mercedes were dropped off late last night, like midnight, and the driver has the keys. Then the driver went to with the Land Rover and has the keys to the Mercedes. I waited all morning. He was hours and hours away. So I came up to Orlando because I have to get these cars out of here, and he has the keys. So
Yeah.
he's coming back up this way, and I can meet the driver, and it really isn't a problem, but he wants me to pay for all 3 cars before I get the keys. Or he's gonna take my Land Rover and charge me $100 a day in storage, which is wherever his storage is. I have no idea. So
Okay, let me call him.
I offered him to originally, I'll pay him for the Land Rover and then the balance when I get the keys. He said no, so I actually went above and said I'll pay for both Mercedes right now, and then when I get the keys, I'll give him the Land Rover payment.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me call the dispatcher.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
just so, hey, just a heads up, I want to pay him. I have no problem giving him his money.
Yeah. No. I know. It's
Okay.
just the driver being the driver.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks.
No problem. You're a few minutes. Thanks.
Bye.
Is the driver at drop-off with you right now?
The driver has the 3rd vehicle at drop-off, yeah.
Okay, and are you with him?
I'm not, no. I was supposed to meet him this
Okay.
morning, and he was just hours and hours behind, so I had to take off.
Okay, no problem. So I know you did tell him you would sell him anyway. So he does need payment for all 3 vehicles, which is $2,700.
Right. So he still has keys to 2 of my cars, and I'm with the 2 cars that I need keys to in Orlando. So I'm trying to have him meet me with the keys, if that's possible.
Yeah, okay. So he didn't give you those keys?
No, he has them. He's at the final destination. I want to pay them. I'm not holding any money. I just need the keys for the Mercedes. So if I can pay for some now and then the balance when I get the keys, it would be like ideal for everybody. That's all.
Yes, definitely. Okay, let me see what I can work out with.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right,
No
bye-bye.
problem.
Thank you. We're gonna at least get something accomplished. These 2 cars are here. They're dirty. They're covered in salt from the road. I'm gonna spray them with my Bling Sauce Platinum Speed Sauce Anti-Static Quick Detailer. I wanted to take them to the car wash. We're not gonna do that. So let's just spray these down and wipe them down and try to get them as clean as we can. Okay. So I'll spray, you wipe. Here, let's just go one section at a time. Don't go in circles because you'll just wipe dirt. So if you just take this and go down, you should get everything off. And then it should look like a nice, clean Santa's sleigh. And that is how much comes off. And we're just gonna go with the lines like that. Deal? And I'll do the other side. Okay. So let's spray here. So Logan's crushing it on the quickie right now. Doesn't even get that joke. What I am disappointed about is the wheels. Like, these wheels are pretty dirty, and the tires still have pollen on them from last fall or maybe last spring. I'm not really sure. So for them to be in this condition, like this car was supposed to be detailed before it was sent on its way. Clearly it's going to get road debris and stuff that we can wipe off here. But for the tires to be filthy and the wheels to be filthy, really inexcusable. I'm not, like, today's just not a great day. Kudos to Logan for finding that sign. My broker was able to work it out that I paid the shipper, the driver, $1,800. That covers these 2. I'm going to meet him this afternoon with the keys to these 2 and pay him the balance for the Land Rover. The Land Rover's left down in South Florida, and then we're going to bring these 2 in later on. Logan has already cleaned and detailed these cars, so they're good to go when we do get the keys. And for now, we're heading inside there. Let's go look at some cool stuff and see what stuff is selling for, and hopefully not buy anything. Logan found the brochure and he's going nuts over the inventory. Let's go see some real inventory for ourselves. And I have a surprise for Logan in there that he doesn't know about yet. So we're gonna head inside, wait around for the shipper to show up with our keys. I know the drama's not over, but let's go see what cars are selling for inside. Logan's going nuts over Orlando City soccer balls that are kicked over like foul balls at Fenway Park. All right, give that one back. Don't kick these cars. I want to see you boot it. Show the world what you've been training for in your Birkenstocks. Meanwhile, these guys are photographing the sold inventory of Japanese cars, which we have already done a video on. When I sold my Skyline, we have a GTR, a Toyota MR2, is that a Honda Acti, and then a beautiful Honda Civic Si. It wasn't even recording. Good thing, because that was a despicable kick. He gonna be a soccer player. He is. He is. What movie is that from? If you guys get that reference, I will be amazed. We're officially going inside, after we check out this 2006 Ford GT Centennial White. This car, actually the most desirable ones don't have racing stripes. Do you know why? More people wanted racing stripes when they purchased these, so there were less bought and sold, or manufactured and sold without stripes, so you don't see them as often. So they're worth more. Without stripes is worth more because you don't see them as frequently. Fun fact. Let's go into the auction and we'll futz around today until our driver shows up with the keys. Find the Skyline, see if it's still here. Find the Humvee, see if it's still here. And just generally look around for some deals and show you what we bought. What do you think it is that we bought? I can promise you like it.
AMG GT.
An AMG GT. I know you want me to get an AMG GT, but no, it is not. 3 guesses. I'll tell you, you can drive it.
I can drive it. So it's not a manual?
It is a manual. It is street legal, and I know you wanted one.
R35.
Thank you very much. And we are in, and this is Logan's first time ever at the Mecum auction. I did have one of those, and I made a video on that already about how much Nissan 300ZXs are selling for. Crazy. All right, I can tell you last time I was here, I left my vehicle right there.
Did you buy a horse carriage?
I don't see it next to that horseless carriage. Don't see it there. So where else could it be? I found it. It's, see this thing right here? This horseless carriage right here? Go check that out. Go check it out.
I promise you.
It's right here.
Oh. You actually got me to it.
This is ours. And that is what this concoction is for. This is literally 1 mile on it, and I put the 1 mile on it.
Well, yours, 2023.
2023.
Did you buy it from the dealership, Honda dealership?
I don't know why it was here with 0 miles.
I was completely wrong. Whoa, look at that yellow thing back.
I can't open this because we're in a situation. All right, and that's what this concoction is for, that I'm gonna make a mess with. Pretty sure I couldn't have brought a gas can in, so we did something we're not supposed to do.
It was just water with electrolytes.
I'm gonna pour some electrolytes in here, some rocket fuel. Really, it's just Monster Energy. And we're gonna see if that works. See if the Monster Energy. Yeah, go ahead. I'm pretty sure the battery is dead. Why don't you back this up just in case you pop start it doesn't ram into the horseless carriages. Do you know how to fire this up?
Yeah.
Show me. Can you drive a clutch? You can? Let out the clutch and see if it's in first or neutral. It won't roll if it's,
No,
there you
I've
go.
been holding the clutch.
Okay.
First, right to third.
Oh, you're gonna bump start it?
I thought that's what
You know how to do that? All right, pop in a second, turn the key on, because it won't start if the key's not on.
Battery's not dead.
Go ahead. Clutch in, kickstand up.
Yep.
All right, see if it starts.
I'm okay.
You're neutral?
Yeah. Is it not a kick?
It is not a kickstart. It's just this right here. Clutch in, and then that right there is your starter.
Nothing.
Nothing? Put it in second. Now run and bump it. It's low compression. Now clutch in. All right, now go backwards this way. There's a lot of expensive cars here, and it's probably not smart to have you do it, just in case. That would be my liability. Clutch in, second gear, run, in.
Where are we going?
Going up to the front gate. So my Skyline should be right here, 430. My Humvee should be over there, unless they're into the sold. Oh, there's my Skyline over there. Handed over what we're looking at. I'm gonna look for my Humvee. Sold one of those Fox bodies last year. That's sold. I wonder what it sold for. Yeah, that's a good looking Bronco. Skyline, there, sold. There's my Humvee. I have a friend whose parents want an Apache. I'm assuming they want the nicer one over there, but we have 2 of them. So this is a 58 Apache pickup. It's tough to see if it's in, yeah, it's original patina. So see, this is what they call patina, like how the chrome is pitting. And those smoothie wheels are just not well kept. So they're replacement smoothies to look like old ones, but they're 20-inch wheels that someone didn't take care of because they're all, unless that's what they're going for. Because if you look down here, the side, this is all cleared over. That's patina, so it's meant to look old. I'm assuming this isn't the one that he's interested in because they like nice. And this is nice, but not nice like they like. So let's go over the other one. Hey, there's Papel's car.
Oh yeah, it's the exact one.
So this is a 59 Chevy Apache pickup in pristine condition. So this is how they'd want it in their garage. I know them. I know they like nice, and this is nice.
Oh, wow.
So this is something they'd be interested in. I'm gonna do a video call with him a little bit later. We'll do a walk around with him and see if we can buy it for him too. This is pretty cool. This is sharp. That's a good looking truck. And then we have The Bandit Trans Am, is it a 6.6 liter? It is an automatic transmission. It is a 6.6 liter, 77 Pontiac Trans Am Bandit Coupe. Cool. Oh, I've been seeing this all over the internet. It's a 2011 Chevy Corvette, made to look like a 53, 54 Corvette. So it's a C6 Corvette that they did a body conversion on to look like an old Corvette. Then you go to the inside. Oh, look at that. These are door handles, but they're not door handles because the newer Corvettes are push button. So the push button's right down there. It's a fake door handle. This was my second car in high school. 69 Pontiac Firebird. That was Cobra. That looks like a 70 GTO Judge right there. We're heading into the auction, but Logan has expensive taste and wanted to check out all the toys. So we have a Mustang pool table. Check out the Pepsi saucer back there. A lot of clocks, a lot of toy cars. There's a bench seat over here I want you to check out. Oh, 7-Up machine, Coke machine. Look at the light on this. It's probably a gas light. Like I think you turn this to adjust the gas. High wheel bicycle. And then if I have a cool garage one day, oh, this is a desk, even cooler. Wow. I was gonna say I thought it was a bench. I want it as a bench. I would way rather as a desk, except you have to reach over. Oh, that is neat. 250R. A Tri-Z, Honda 400EX, which is very affordable nowadays. You can get these for like $1,200, $1,300, probably in this condition. And then a 2002 Banshee. 350 twin cylinder, 2-stroke. This thing rips.
We live in Florida. We can't get any.
Useless in Florida. Can't even use these things where we are. We're beach people, not like country people. That is sharp. Do they give you an estimated price?
They said
5,000 to 7,000 on that.
Oh, this one's even more.
And then this is 7,000 to 10,000 on a 250R, 2-stroke ATC. Love the 80s. Hey, for anybody on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna put a link right here. We do stories daily, so you know when there are videos that are being updated or what's going on in our life, like in real time, not just, sometimes it takes a month to make a video and have it air and edited. So if you follow us on Instagram, you get like, you'll know that I'm being sued. You get our story of what we're up to today. People now know 2 weeks in advance of us being stranded without keys. That's enough. Follow us on Instagram. That was what that was all about.
500,000. 1 out of 1,700.
Wow.
I think this is the Lamborghini Stradman has. Estimated 1.8 to 2.2 million. I think he has it in pink. I want you to guess how much that Lamborghini is.
The green Lamborghini? I wouldn't have guessed a lot, but because you said it, I'm gonna go 500,000. Holy moly! 1.8 to 2.2 million dollars. I did not expect that.
I thought this was the one that Stradman has, but now that I think about it, no idea. I think he did say it went up with that.
Oh my goodness! $1 million, 1.8 million.
We have a $200 car.
We need more money. We have a Dodge Viper GTS, probably a 97 or 98 blue with white stripes. One of my dream cars, I have one of my dream cars, red R210. I want a blue and white striped right next to it in the garage if I had space. I also, what is this? A turbo diesel, is this a Power Stroke? Oh, I thought it was a Bronco. From afar, I only saw the front. I thought I was looking at a turbo diesel Bronco. And you want this. No reserve, selling to the highest bidder. So this is an SLS AMG. This isn't your AMG GT. And the difference is, see the door?
Yeah.
If you push that, the door opens, it's a gull wing. Pull there, and then the door opens up. Big difference from this to an AMG GT. The Rock drove this in the Tooth Fairy. Ford GT, Shelby GT500, AMG DMC DeLorean, and then that SLS AMG GT, which is on the screen right now. See that car? Is the newer version of this car. So this is the original version of that car over there. Estimated at 1.8 to $2 million. It's a 3-liter, 215 horsepower inline 6-cylinder from 1957. There was a show in the early 80s, and I can guarantee you don't know what it was. So much so that I will give you $100 if you know what show had this car in it.
I've seen a video.
Or the actor that was in the show. Tom Selleck was the actor.
I still have no idea.
Do you guys know? I'm not telling you. It's fun having you here because you look at different things that I look at, like Papa Kev looks at different things that I look at, so we get different perspectives. This is the one you're interested in. The Lightning McQueen golf cart, sponsored by Rust Ease Bumper Ointment. This is actually pretty neat.
It's for sale.
I made a video about how Hummer H2 prices are going up. 175,000 miles, and we'll see what that sells for. Logan spotted this. So this is a Ghost, right? 2 doors are Ghosts or 2 doors are Rats? I don't know my Rolls Royces.
Was that the Starlight roof? Or the Starlight seal?
I don't know. I don't see the stars. It doesn't look like it does. And it's missing its umbrella. So if you push this button right here, typically an umbrella pops out. Doesn't have it. Who steals a Rolls-Royce umbrella? Whoa, look at those wheels. Wow. Look at an old checker cab. Oh, there's another one. Okay, fun fact. Do you know what movie this is from? I didn't know. It starts with an N. I actually made a reel about this car a week ago and picked on the car, not knowing it was a movie car. So it's supposed to look as tacky as it is. Who knows what movie this car is from, the Red Mist. Now I'm gonna go through this car. It is supercharged, Vortex supercharger, 4.6 liter V8. It does have nitrous, which is purged to this giant hood scoop. So those are nitrous purgers on LED lights. So when you hit the purge button, it shoots nitrous smoke out here and it lights up in colors. Over 200K into the build for the movie. Now, it has useless side vents right here because they're capped off, but they're also like plumbed into the trunk. And then you have your boost gauge, your water temperature gauge. It is designed by Rich Evans, Hurst equipped shifter, NOS and LEDs for your hood. And then let's see if we can get into the trunk. The door sags like crazy. The door sags so badly it doesn't even shut. So you gotta lift it. Oh geez, oh it's Lambo door. Oh, I hate Lambo doors. And that's what happens.
Oh, it has Lambo?
It has Lambo doors and they just sag. They're awful. All right, open the trunk. Let's see what's inside here. There are your nitrous bottles and your subwoofer. Wow. Get into the auction, but this camera was at 99% not that long ago. Now I'm at 37%. Logan wants to come in the room, so we have two new Ford GTs. Well, like an 05 and a brand new one, and then we have what looks like the Shelby collection, 1966 Ford GT40 road car, Shelby factory stage 3 Dragon Snake, Cobra Roadster, 63 Cobra Roadster, a 65 GT 350 Fastback, and a 289 Roadster down in the back. Let's bump up these views so I can start having rooms like this, please. This is amazing. I want to like just chill out on the couch like that and have this in the background. What do I need to do with my life to get to that point? $1.2 to $1.5 million. So Logan stumbled across this gem. You want to tell me what it is real quick?
Winningest Cobra.
You got that word right the first try. I didn't think you would.
Winningest competition Cobra Roadster
of all time. So this is the most winningest Cobra of all time. Valued at what?
$4.5 to $6 million.
Wow. It's a near original 87 Suburban. I want it.
Well, you just open the door. You should probably...
It's so weird that these didn't have a third row seat way back then.
No reserve.
Highest bid gets that. I'm really interested in this thing. What a fun driver this would be for us. So we have an 08 SL55 AMG convertible, significantly nicer than mine. By the way, check us out. Father and son just hanging out front row at the auction. $13,000. That is not looking good for me for tomorrow. Sold for $17,000. That was a manual transmission. That is a cool car auto and non-turbo. Non-turbo automatic. Oh, it's so cheap. That is still so cheap. I want this Suburban. What am I going to do with this? So when things were good and we were making really good COVID money, I bought Papa Al one of those, a 56 T-Bird. 57 T-Bird. The way you know it's a 57 is by the porthole window in the hardtop and also the fifth spare tire on the rear. And there should be exhaust coming out the rear bumper. Wow. His isn't as clean as this one. And there's your exhaust ports right there. they put them out the back, but that's supposed to come out there right there. Your fifth wheel, and then portholes. I'm curious to see what this sells for. What's Papa Al's T-Bird worth now? It blows my mind what Thunderbirds are worth compared to a Corvette. 56 T-Bird for 25 grand. If that was a Corvette, that would be $100,000. And then you can get something like that is the time machine for $27,000. So that lifted Humvee with 172,000 miles. Start 30, no bidder. And then 5,000, that's tempting. 10,000, not tempting. About 10,000 on it right now. Oh, those are air horns. You see the tank up at the top? That blows air through the horns. I love the snake skin I don't, I was being sarcastic. So 12 grand, 13 grand it's at. They're obviously up. 175,000 mile Hummer. It's still getting 15 grand. I thought it was too much at 15 grand. It's now at 21.5. It's at $21,000. It's going to sell plus a 10% buyer's fee.
Now offering in 59.
I got to start investing in Humvees.
35 in the bed, 35 in the bed, 35 in the bed, 35 in the bed, you want to give 35, 35 in the bed, 35 in the bed, 35 in the bed, how about 32, 35 in the net, your turn, 32, 35, you want to give
6 owners. That car, MMR, like Manheim Market Report's 109 on it. It's at 90. That is a lot of car for 90. Okay, 100, so now you're at 110. So it's basically, that is auction value now. After fees, 110. They have 100. Now they have 110. 6 owners. Like, why? Why did it have 6 owners? 125.
Put it up, Bart. 125.
Will they? Yeah, the smoke. That's why they push them through. Smell it, breathing it in. Reserve is up. They're gonna sell it. 125 grand right now. I think they're reaching for a bidder. I don't know if they really have anybody. Oh, we do have a real bidder over here.
127. The other one's out. 130. Did you want to bet 130? 130. 130. 127. Did you want to
They're gonna sell it.
So 127,500 Reinberg.
This guy over here bought it.
62 and 1948 Chevrolet. Please
Bought a Rolls Royce. I have 40 minutes to get the keys and get both those cars behind the fence. And I don't know how far this guy is because he answers in broken English. He said 30 minutes ago. He is in Tampa right now. This kid has school tomorrow. I'm 2 hours from home and he has all of my keys. I'm actually just gonna see if I can get keys cut. I'll see how much it costs to cut 3 keys and forget this guy. Unless he's close, I'm leaving. I am in a current text argument with a lowlife, trying my hardest to not say anything that I would regret.